The inbound from Ultra Space event is almost here in Pokemon Go, and in this video I will be going through all of the event details, including which Ultra Beasts are available and how to get them. I'll also be going through some tips and which event Pokemon are worth focusing on. So the event runs from July 8th at 10 AM until July 13th at 10 AM local time. And of course, following this event from 10 AM to 6 PM on both July 13th and 14th will be the Global Go Fest, which I do have a tips video for up on the channel now, so if you are going to be playing the event then check that out first. There will be a link for it in the description. For the bonuses for the event, the remote raid limit will be increased to 20 per day, up from 5 from July 8th until the 11th. And then following this, there will be no remote raid limit from the 12th to the 14th of July. You will also receive guaranteed XL candy from trading from July 8th at 10 AM until July 14th at 11:59 PM. Remember, you do need to be level 31 plus to receive Candy XL. In 5-star raids for the event, there will be different Ultra Beasts available each day of the event, and on each day the raid boss will have a raid hour between 6 PM and 7 PM local time. Guzzlord will be in 5-star raids on July 8th, Nihilego will then take over on July 9th, on the 10th will be both Celesteela and Kartana in their respective hemispheres, on the 11th will be Stakataka and Blacephalon also in their respective hemispheres, and on July 12th will be Buzzwole, Pheromosa and Xurkitree in their respective regions. Quite a few of these are regional raid bosses, but remember you can remote raid the ones that aren't in your region. And also Mega Swampert will be in Mega raids and Shadow Entei will be in 5-star Shadow raids. I will be going through how good each of these event Pokemon are and which are worth spending your raid passes on later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. You will also be able to purchase the inbound from Ultra Space ticket that costs $5 and will get you an extra 5,000 XP from completing raids. It'll also get you 2 times Stardust from winning Ultra Beast raids, so basically anything that comes out of an Ultra Wormhole instead of a raid egg. You will also get an extra candy and Candy XL when catching Pokemon from 5-star raids, and you'll get up to 2 free raid passes from spinning gyms. You will also get 10 Cosmog candy and 5 Candy XL for all of these Ultra Beasts, and you'll get 2024 Stardust and a Star Piece. Other than that, you will also get access to a free timed research that will reward encounters with the following Pokemon: Nihilego, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, Stakataka and Blacephalon. Some of these will have low enough CP to be used in the Great League, and I'll go through which ones later on in the video. New Pokemon backgrounds will be debuting during this event. All trainers will have a chance of receiving a special background after catching certain Pokemon from raid battles. These work in a similar way to location backgrounds that are available exclusively in in-person events. These backgrounds are really just souvenirs and something for collectors. And during this event you will have a chance of getting these new special backgrounds on any of the Ultra Beasts that you catch from raids. There will also be a global challenge available throughout this event that trainers around the world can work together to achieve, and if completed, all trainers will be able to use Beast Balls to catch Ultra Beast during Pokemon Go Fest Global. And apart from looking pretty awesome, Beast Balls do drastically increase the catch rate of Ultra Beasts, so it will be nice to have this increased catch rate during Global Go Fest to make catching quicker and easier so we can focus on catching more wild Pokemon, etc. Also, completing the global challenge will increase the speed at which Party Power charges up. This will only be available up until July 13th at 10 AM, so it won't be active for Global Go Fest, but it will be available for the inbound from Ultra Space event, so the quicker that we get the global challenge done, the better. There will also be multiple bundles on the web store. For $5 you will be able to get 1 item and Pokemon storage upgrade, 1 remote raid pass, 1 premium battle pass, 1 incubator and 1 super incubator. For $20 you can get 40 premium battle passes and 3 remote raid passes, and for $40 you can get 2 lucky eggs, 25 incubators and 30 super incubators. So that's everything for the inbound from Ultra Space event, but there are some more things going on at the same time as this event. For the first 2 days of the event, the Aquatic Paradise event will be going on at the same time, so you will have the following bonuses: 2 times catch XP, increased chance of encountering Pokemon from Incense, and there'll be exclusive Incense encounters. The wild encounters will be Horsey, Staryu, Wingull, Corphish, Clamperl, Duckler and Frillish. The Incense encounters will be Shelder, Lapras, Finneon and Frillish, and in field research you will be able to encounter Corphish, Clamperl, Finneon and Frillish. So these are all the details that you need to know for the inbound from Ultra Space event, so let's go through some tips to help you make the most of it. Firstly, if you want to maximize XP for the event, I would consider using Lucky Eggs because there will be a 2x catch XP bonus for the first 2 days of the event, and that will be boosted to 4x catch XP with a Lucky Egg active. It would also be worth picking up the inbound from Ultra Space $5 ticket as soon as it becomes available, so you can get the additional 5,000 XP from completing raids. With this ticket and the Lucky Egg active, you will be able to get 30,000 XP per 5-star raid. This will be especially useful during the Ultra Beast raid hours happening each day at 6 PM till 7 PM from July 8th to the 12th, because you will be able to do more raids within the time limit of a Lucky Egg. In terms of Stardust, again, this $5 ticket will be a benefit because you will be able to get 2x Stardust for winning Ultra Beast raid battles, so a good idea to use some star pieces during the Ultra Beast raid hours to rack up some Stardust. Also, Staryu will be a featured wild spawn for the Aquatic Paradise event that will be overlapping with the Ultra Space event for the first 2 days of it, and it is a Stardust boosted Pokemon that gives 750 Stardust per catch. Additionally, Shelder will be available on Incense during this time, and it too is a Stardust boosted Pokemon that will give 1000 Stardust per catch instead of the usual 100. So it's definitely worth catching either of these Pokemon if you come across them at all. And if you have the resources to do so, you could always use Origin Dialga's Roar of Time Adventure effect to extend the timer of your Lucky Eggs and star pieces so you can get more XP and Stardust. This is worth doing if you don't have many of these premium items. Alternatively, you could use Origin Palkia's Spatial Rend Adventure effect to extend the Pokemon encounter radius. This will allow you to interact with and catch more Pokemon in a given area, and therefore it will allow you to gain more XP. It's also worth entering any Pokestop showcases that you see, because even if you don't place highly, you will get some XP and Stardust just for taking part, and if you do happen to place highly, you can get some premium items like Lucky Eggs and star pieces that you can use to get more XP and Stardust. When it comes to candy, you will be getting guaranteed XL candy from trades, so I highly recommend doing as many trades as you can because it is a great way to stack candy XL, which is pretty difficult to get otherwise. Additionally, if you do purchase the $5 inbound from Ultra Space research ticket, you will be able to get 1 additional candy and candy XL from any 5-star raids that you do, so if any of the Pokemon in raids are of interest to you, then it could be another reason to buy this ticket. Plus, the ticket does get you Cosmog candy and candy XL for all of these Ultra Beasts, so that's an additional way to get candy. You can always use Pinat Berries as well to get more candy, and you can Mega Evolve a Pokemon that is the same type as the Pokemon you are catching to increase the amount of candy, candy XL and XP that you get per catch. And with the Aquatic Paradise having water type spawns, I recommend for the first 2 days of the Ultra Space event to Mega Evolve a water type like Blastoise, Slowbro, Gyarados, Swampert or Revert Kyogre. Remember, if you do have any of these Mega Pokemon at the max Mega level, you will get more candy, XP and chance for candy XL when catching Pokemon, so worth Mega Evolving one at that level if you can. And with all of that said, how good are the event Pokemon? Firstly, I will go over the Aquatic Paradise Pokemon and then I'll move on to the raid bosses. Wingull is a good wild spawn because Pelipper is strong in Go Battle League, where it is currently ranked 22 in the Great League with 0, 12, 15 IVs, and it is ranked 23 in the Ultra League with 15, 15, 15 IVs. Clamperl and Lapras are available, and whilst they don't have much meta relevance, they are both perma boosted shiny Pokemon, so they have a 1 in 64 shiny rate, so a good time to shiny hunt them. Ducklet is worth hunting, not only because it is a new shiny, but also because it is one of the top Pokemon in the Little Cup. Frillish will be available, and Jellicent is strong in Go Battle League, where it is currently ranked 39 in the Great League with 1, 14, 14 IVs, and it is ranked 26 in the Ultra League with 6, 14, 15 IVs. I do recommend picking up Frillish from the Wild or from Incense, where it has no IV floor, so it's easier to get a lower attack IV for Go Battle League. And for the Ultra Beast raids, Guzzlord has some relevance in Go Battle League, where it is currently ranked 38 in the Great League with 1, 13, 2 IVs, and it is ranked 21 in the Ultra League with 1, 15, 15 IVs. Nihilego could be worth raiding because it is a top 5 poison type raid attacker and a top 10 rock type attacker. It's also ranked 86 in the Master League. Celesteela doesn't have much meta relevance, but it can be shiny and it is really useful for flying type Pokestop showcases. Cortana, however, does have more meta relevance. It's the second best overall grass type attacker, just behind Mega Sceptile. Stack Attacker doesn't really have much meta relevance, so it can be skipped, especially as the shiny isn't currently available. Blacephalon, however, is one of the best non-mega, non-shadow fire type attackers in the game, and it is a top 10 ghost type attacker overall. Buzzwole will also be available, and its shiny will be released globally for the first time, so a good one to shiny hunt. But it's also strong in Go Battle League, where it is currently ranked 57 in the Ultra League with 114-12 IVs, and it's ranked 51 in the Master League. Pheromosa will also be getting its global shiny release, and whilst not relevant in Go Battle League, it is a top bug type attacker, and in terms of DPS, it is the best bug type attacker. Xurkitree will be getting a global shiny release as well, and it is a great Pokemon to raid because it is the second best electric type raid attacker in the game. It's worth noting that you will be able to get an encounter with each of these Ultra Beasts from the free timed research, meaning that you will be able to get each of them at level 15, so some of them will be under 1500 CP and therefore eligible for Great League. You will be able to get a Great League Guzzlord, which is currently ranked 38 as I mentioned previously. The Nihilego unfortunately won't have low enough CP to be eligible. The Celesteela will be eligible, and the Kartana will be if mirror traded to get lower than 10-10-10 IVs, but both don't have relevance in the Great League. Stack Attacker and Blacephalon will both be eligible. Buzzwole will be eligible for Great League too, and it is currently ranked 216 with 215-15 IVs. So trades would be needed to reach those perfect PvP IVs. Pheromosa will be eligible, but not much of a Go Battle League Pokemon, and lastly Xurkitree won't be Great League eligible. Mega Swampert is a great use of raid passes if you haven't Mega Evolved one before, because it is the second best overall water type raid attacker, and it is a top 10 ground type attacker. Swampert itself is strong in Go Battle League, where it is currently ranked 14 in the Great League with 0-14-14 IVs, it's ranked 17 in the Ultra League with 0-14-13 IVs, and it's ranked 45 in the Master League. And lastly, Shadow Entei could be worth raiding if you can, because it is a top 10 fire type raid attacker. And if you want to know what are the best Pokemon to power up for both raid attacking and Go Battle League, then I recommend checking out this video next.